Welcome back to another episode of the Lyon Glory Hunter Career Mode, where it is our objective to win every single possible trophy in the top 5 leagues. We have already conquered England by winning the domestic treble, including the Premier League, FA Cup, and obviously the Carabao Cup. That was with Liverpool. Now over on that season, we did fail to win the Europa League, and then in that summer, we failed to win the Euros, or the fake Euros that's in the game there. We are now over in France with Lyon, and we are going to look to win the Ligue 1 and the Coupe de France. We are looking good for Ligue 1. Last episode, we went ahead and won and beat PSG with a 1-0 win, I believe it was. I think it was a very tight game. It was. We won 1-0. We shut down Mbappe. Dembele got a red card in the first 12 minutes of the game, and once we realized that, we didn't realize that until like 35 minutes into the game, and then once we did, we kind of scored right after that, and we kind of just cruise through the rest of the game. No real trouble there. Today's episode, we have AS Monaco, who's also a title contender. I believe they are now second. Only 2 points behind us. We are still on the invincible runs. We failed with it with Liverpool on last season. I wasn't even trying to do it, but we did fail with Liverpool last season. We are going to probably go ahead and get all the way to maybe mid to end of December in this episode, because a lot of the games just are easy games. We have AS Monaco, and then you see Marseille towards the end of December, and then a bunch of Conference League games in which we are currently looking good there. Anyway, I believe we played 2 games only. The first 2 games, we won the first 2 games. Tight contest in at least in one of them, where we won. What did we win? We won 2-1, and then we won 3-2. So tight contest in both games. So yeah. Let's go and jump into the first game here against AS Monaco with our strongest starting 11: Roku, Rodri, Cherki, Nuama, Lakanga, Timber, Robertson, Timber, Mavropanos, Dest, and Chevalier. Let's jump into it and let's see what we can do here against AS Monaco. Mavropanos now. Can we build it up all the way from the back? Mavropanos into Semi Lakanga, straight to Diatta. That's not how that wants to go. Quinn Timber will get it back. Lakanga will find Cherki. Cherki spins off his defender. He'll find Rodri now. Rodri will find Vitor. Vitor crossed in for Nuama. Nuama! He'll make up for his skying earlier, and he'll find the back of the net this time. He kept it close to the ground, and it's 1-0 for Lyon. We take a lead here against AS Monaco. Ballo, stopped by Booty. Now Mavidi into Roku, and Roku has a fast delays against the back line here. Can he find the target? At least he does, and he finds the back of the net. It's 2-0 for Lyon, and AS Monaco are going to go ahead and pick up their 3rd loss of the season, and we are going to stay unbeaten. And we are now going to go 5 points clear off of Monaco at the top of the table. Mavropanos, great interception there, and that might lead to another counterattack. Bodu out wide to Nvidi, and Nvidi now on the ball is still with Nvidi. Can he find Till? He does. Till, can you find the back of the net? Yes, you can. It's 3-0 for Lyon, and we're starting to run riot on these guys. And that is game over. A clean sheet for the new keeper against the old keeper. A 3-0 win for Lyon against title contending AS Monaco. And we'll go 5 points clear off of them. That's good work to start the episode off. Leave a like and subscribe. The 3rd game of the group stages here against Dynamo Zagreb. We are going to go ahead and quit sim and hopefully pick up another win to remain perfect. And we do a 78-minute winner from Nuama. That will lead us to 9 points out of the first 9 possible. Roku scored in the first minute. Rodri went ahead and took the lead back in the 59th. And then Nuama took the lead back in the 78th. And they couldn't equalize once again. So we'll walk out of there with all 3 points. We go ahead and lose our first game of the season against Toulouse. I thought I was saying something, but I was muted. So we lost 1-0 against them. So we pick up our first loss of the season in our invincible runs that lasted a lot shorter this time. than it did on Liverpool. Liverpool, it was all the way towards the end of the season when we lost to Everton on a quick sim. So it's only right that we lose on another quick sim. We are now technically 3 points behind Marseille, who are currently having a game in hand. That would be for us against Montpellier. And we win this, we go back top of the table as long as we win by 2-0, as long as we win by 1, I think, really, yeah. As long as we win, because we got to win by minimum 1. We are going to go ahead and simulate through it. We'll jump in if need be, but I think the boys can get the job done easily. And Roku scored on a free kick. It's 1-0 for Lyon 5 minutes in. And that is game over. A very boring game after the 4th minute go-ahead goal from Victor Roku. It's a 1-0 win. That seems to be the theme of this series so far. 1-0 wins here, especially in this Lyon save. We'll move on now, I believe, to a Conference League game. Next game up, and it's a reverse fixture against Dynamo Zagreb. This time, if we win this game, we are through to the knockout stages no matter what. The max any team can get. Every other team in this group stages are on 2 points, so the max anybody can get is 11. We win this, we are at 12 already with 2 games to spare. However, we pick up our first loss in the group stages, and that will give them a slight chance, but more than likely we are still through no matter what after winning the first 3 games anyway, because the rest of the teams in this group stage are awful and we will beat everybody else easily. Next game up, it's here against OGC Nice, and our starting 11 is slightly rotated. We have a new midfield attacking 3 in Mvidi starting Till and Oscar Bob. And then other than that, it's actually that's the only other changes in the team. It's just those 3. So we go ahead and drop Raji, Turkey, and Nuama just for this game. They will obviously probably come on later on during the game, but for now it's a new starting attacking 3. Let's get into it and see if we can take down OGC Nice. They are currently 8 points behind us, I believe. Timber now into Serginho Dest. Serginho Dest in towards Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob now into Roku. Roku's touch is high. His shot is low into the back of net. And Lyon have the lead. And the young Barcelona star boy gives us a 1-0 lead here early on. Great counterattack here from Lyon. And we capitalize on that right here. I thought that touch was kind of terrible, but it set it up nicely. And keeper's not saving that in a million years. Till into Quinton. Quinton from distance. Quinton Timber! Oh, saved. Till on the header on the corner. The keeper won't come to that one. And Lyon will double the lead right before the break. It's 2-0 going into halftime. Dest, Bob, Till, into Lakanga. Sambi Lakanga from distance because why not? Sambi Lakanga scores from really far out. It's 3-0 for Lyon. The beautiful shot. .17. To be fair, this is like a free kick range, so it's not that impressive, but it is still slightly impressive. And I feel like we just got to give these guys some minutes on the game because the other guys are tired. So Mitchell can come on, Bayudi can come on, and it's either between Rodri or Turkey. And I think I'm going to give it to Turkey, but out on the... No, man, I can't make any more subs. So it's not between any of them. I could have let Oscar Bob kept going, to be fair. Timber wins the ball back. Quinton Timber into Orban. Feels good to be able to score more than one goal a game though right now. I can't lie. Holy cow, that felt awful. Dewsbury Hall. Mofi now. Yordo that there now. Till into Bayudi. Bayudi over the top for Orban. Can he get to the second ball? Not really. Cleared away. Okay, we don't want to clear the ball. All right, well, they get a consolation goal at the end of the game. It's a 3-1 win here over Nice, and we'll extend that 6 to 8 point gap to either 9 or 11 over Nice. We obviously know they aren't the title contenders. More than likely, it is going to come down to us, Marseille, PSG, maybe even Lyon, as they draw to Toulouse. But obviously, Marseille did just win there. They're actually sitting top of the table because they have a better goal difference by us by 1. But as you can see there, PSG are 4 points away. AS Monaco are only 2. It's still doable for even Stade Rennais, as they're only 5 points away, and we're only 12 games into the season. We still have 22 more to go. I was about to play this game, but they are honestly a lot worse than what they should be. So us against FC Nantes, I'm going to say that I'm going to lose. Watch, I'm going to lose. And we actually win 2-1 against FC Nantes. And so we go ahead and quick sim a couple more games. Obviously, you've seen the win against Nantes. We quick simmed another Conference League game against LASK, in which we went ahead and drew 2-2. And then we simmed the league game against Bordeaux, in which we drew 2-2. We are now technically 2 points behind Marseille. We win this game, we'll go back top of the table, though. It's us and Marseille. It's looking like it's coming down for a majority of the season. Now PSG is 6 points behind Marseille. There's still obviously enough time for them to get back in the game. There is 20 games left to go in the save, but I just want to quickly check on the Conference League to make sure that we are still all good, and in fact we are through. No matter what, we are through as top of the table, even with that draw against LASK. The most FCU can get is 9. The most Zagreb they can get is 8. So we are through. We are top of the table. We'll skip out on the preliminary round. Let me go and quickly check on Tottenham. They are obviously through. Now, they're not quite through to the top of the table yet, but honestly, I wouldn't put them past them to be able to get to the top of the table. They did lose that one-loss game against Real Ave, in which I don't know if they have played. They have played and won. They play against the last-place team that hasn't even picked up a single win yet. So there's that. Was there anybody else I was more interested in? Atalanta, that they finished first, so that's fine. And then the big thing is also the Europa League. Any team coming into third at the moment, which honestly teams like AS Monaco and Chelsea are the teams to be worried about coming down, but thankfully neither of them will be doing that. We're going to go and quickly just go through and see any group stages that are obviously not done yet because they haven't played that 6th game. Sporting CP could get into the Conference League. That might be the only concerning team there. That's just fine, but it shouldn't be too concerning. Arsenal could get knocked down still. Arsenal could get knocked down to the Conference League if they fail to pick up a win. In fact, they actually play against Shamrock Rovers, so they control their own destiny. They lose against Shamrock, they are out. They pick up a point, they are obviously through there, so that was interesting. That'll be the one to look out for to see whether or not they get through the Conference League or not. But it's us against Marseille to end the episode off here. Do we have any other big games left in this month? Because if not, I'll just quick sim to the end of the month. No, we really don't. So we'll probably play against Marseille and then quick sim to the end of the month and be from there. Let's see what we can do. We are going to go ahead and start our biggest team here, and Viddy's going to start instead of Rodri. Rodri is the top assister of the league, which is insane. We're also going to go ahead and start Till, because I just like Till better than Turkey at the moment. This is your starting 11 to get in the game. Let's see what we can do against Lyon, against Marseille, I should say, away from home. Oh, Merlin, Vitinha into Solanke. How is Solanke their starting striker and they're top of the table? It's Guendouzi on the ball though. Kondobia, and it's 1-0 for Marseille. They are looking to go 5 points clear at the top of the table. We got to at least shut that down in minimum, bare minimum. Stay within that 2-point range there. If all things come to worst, we obviously want to win the game, but giving the ball away, especially on the kickoff, ain't what you want to be doing. Down 1-0 already. And I was about to say, how's a team with Solanke top of the league table? Don't know, but it's happening. Mbemba, Tomiyasu out wide is still with Tomiyasu into Fatinha. We have to step this pressure up. We have to get the ball back. We can't be losing it like that till Solanke. Jurgen Timber intercepts that, but it falls to Ronco, who finds Solanke, hits the post, and doubles Marseille's lead, and we are down 2-0. And we are looking to go 5 points behind top of the table Marseille. That won't do us good. This is the one nation when I started this that I did not want to come back to. But it might be the easiest nation to come back to if Mbappe stays at PSG for a long time. Because then we can just win it with Mbappe and just be done from there. Nvidia into Nuama. Nuama into Nvidia. Nvidia into Roku. Roku now. Roku. Oh, Roku was offside. Okay. And we are going to go ahead and lose a very, very important game against Marseille. They extended their gap from 2 points to 5 at the top of the table. And Lyon, we are falling off that draw against Bordeaux and now this loss against Marseille. That is not good for us at all. And I said, how does the team with Solanke get top of the table? Well, he put the bullet into the brain and completely killed us off. 2-0 for Marseille, 5-point gap for them at the top of the table. We're going quick sim against FC Nantes or Metz, I should say. We get a 3-1 win. Roku, Nuama, and Roku on the score sheet. Back to winning ways. And then against AS, we are going to go ahead and quick sim here. We are going to go ahead and pick up a draw against one of the worst teams in the league. They only had 9 points going into this game. They were second last, and we pick up a draw thanks to a 76-minute equalizer from Rodri. And that could actually lead us dropping down more points. It will. Marseille's now 7 points ahead of us, which is unacceptable. We do have a Coupe Nationale game in the round of 32 against Montpellier, so that will begin next episode as well. That will be our first game that we play next episode. Obviously, January is a very quiet month for the French leagues, so we'll breeze past the January transfer window because we probably won't pick up anybody, and then we'll get into February and probably even the beginning of March as well. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for the next episode of the Lyon Career Mode. Peace out.